To contextualize this, this was getting in your car and driving to work. We got in the car because we felt like we were 90% certain that we could get this deal. But you would never get on an airplane if they told you there was a 10% chance that something was going to go wrong, because you know that if something goes wrong while you're on an airplane, there's no coming back from that. So we got in our car because we knew that if there was a 10% chance that something was going to go wrong, 99% of that time we were going to find it in due diligence. And what is the severity of that issue? The severity of that issue was just losing our due diligence money, which I actually think was only $7,500 in this deal. So the severity was locked in. There was no way that if we backed out at any point before close that we were going to lose more than $7,500.
And you compare that to the upside, we were going to make like $200,000 if this deal penciled out. So sometimes you're going to lose a little bit of money, but your hits, if you're going to make 200,000, is just going to be way outweigh those.
Yeah. And so we're still going to get in our car and do the same thing the next day, because we know that we feel pretty certain that these generally work out. And if we did it 10 times and each time we made 100, 200,000, and one out of those 10 times we lose $10,000, we still come out ahead by a lot. Of course, we don't like when things go wrong, but we feel it's important that when things do go wrong, we kind of share why they can go wrong and what the worst case scenario is. And you can always learn from these types of things.